Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a DIY bookmark planner thing. Instead of using paper clips or just clips, I'm going to be using an index card, which is all you really need, to mark my place in my agenda, and you also need scissors and a pen. So what you do is line up the index card with the spirals on your planner, and no matter what spirals you have, it won't matter because you're custom making it. So what I'm doing is just making sure it's all lined up, and then I'm going to take my pen and mark where the two spirals come in, because the Lily Pulitzer agendas have 2 spirals per spiral, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So I'm just marking that, and then what I'm going to be doing is cutting probably about 2 centimeters into the paper, just making sure that everything that I cut is even and that it's not too far in, because then it will be too loose, but it has to be enough that it will fit into the spirals and have enough leverage to stay. So finish cutting that, and then I'm going to fold back what I cut, only the things that are meant to be going into the spirals. Fold everything back and then check with your agenda to make sure it fits. I say it like the agenda has feelings. Just make sure that it fits in your agenda. Don't check with your agenda, because I'm pretty sure the agenda shouldn't be able to talk. So I'm just putting that in there very meticulously, but I am doing so. And when I'm doing this, just think to yourself what yours is going to look like. Think of what design you want to do on your bookmark. So I'm shutting the agenda to make sure that it stays, and it did, and then I'm going to test to make sure that the paper is nice and snug and it won't move, and it was all good. So then what we're going to do, I'm just making sure, double checking, what we're going to do is cut off where we have the paper that we folded back. So it doesn't have to be super neat because this is a DIY, but I made sure that mine was nice and trimmed. I had a little bit of extra paper where it was, but what that does is actually help keep the spiral in there even better. So I'm putting that back in, making sure that I didn't mess up any cutting or anything. And along with this, you can also put it in differently, not just the way I did it. You could write something on it, like I wrote "to do" for one of the ideas. That would be a nice little thing to save space in your agenda if you have a small one like mine. You can also flip it over and use the line side. You can write more specific things like vocab or lists, and when it's the next half of your planner, you can just flip it on to the other side like I was doing. So now what I'm doing is just looking up a quote, one that I would like to look at every day when I'm writing down nasty homework. And the quote I chose was, "Half of our life is spent trying to do something with the time we have rushed through life trying to save." And that's by Will Smith. And just putting that in there, I'll be using this at school so I can feel all philosophical and be happy, even though I'm writing down but tons of homework. So that is my DIY bookmark for your planner. Try it out. It's super easy, and you can customize it, print out pictures, put on it, anything really. It's totally up to you. Make it your own. So thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.